Welcome to the podcast Conversations with Kelly. This series is The Courts of Heaven Are in Session. Here, we dismantle the accusations of the adversary and enforce heaven's legal rulings through the blood of Jesus Christ. Today's case, the case against the spirit of rejection.
In the realm where spiritual battles are tried and verdicts shape destinies, one truth stands above every accusation. The courts of heaven are in session. The veil has been torn, access has been granted, and now every believer can come boldly before the throne of grace. This is your summons to rise, to listen, and to stand in the authority God has already given you. Here, we expose the enemy's claims, confront every lie, and present heaven's evidence on your behalf. Prepare your spirit, because your case is about to shift, your verdict is about to change, and breakthrough is already in motion. This is The Courts of Heaven Are in Session with Attorney Kelly J. Adams.
In a court of heaven, the enemy is presenting his argument, claiming legal right to torment you with your feelings of unworthiness, abandonment, insecurity, and emotional instability through the long-term effects of rejection. But today, hear me clearly. Rejection is not your identity. It's not your future, and it's not your inheritance. The enemy is trespassing, and we are here to expose his lies, interrupt his access, and secure your legal freedom. A little factual background regarding the spirit of rejection. Let the record establish that the true nature and operation of rejection comes in different ways, and it looks like a spiritual wound, deep, quiet, and devastating. It sounds like, I'm not enough. Nobody wants me. Everyone leaves. I'm always the outsider. I'll never be chosen. Rejection becomes a lens that distorts every relationship, every opportunity, and every moment of affirmation. The spirit of rejection manifests many different ways through the fear of abandonment, constantly seeking approval, overthinking everything, emotional sensitivity or defensiveness, inability to receive love, feeling unwanted or overlooked, pulling away before people can hurt you, sabotaging relationships, taking correction as a personal attack, feeling spiritually unworthy. Rejection creates a cycle: pain, fear, withdrawal, misinterpretation, broken connection. Rejection often roots itself through some of the most painful experiences in life: childhood neglect or abandonment, growing up without emotional affirmation, parental favoritism, being compared to siblings or peers, divorce or family breakdowns, bullying, being left out or isolated, church hurt, rejection in dating or marriage, friends who betrayed you or replaced you, leaders who mishandled your heart, rejection from employers or opportunities. Rejection becomes a spiritual identity thief. And because these experiences are real, sometimes, many times, we have partnered with rejection. Rejection gains its power through agreement. We believe the lies that I'm not enough, that I'm always second choice, everybody leaves, I'm hard to love, self-rejection, rejecting ourselves before anyone else can even love us, criticizing our worth, diminishing our value, defensive behavior, pushing people away, assuming hurt is coming, reading negativity into every neutral situation, emotional vows. I don't need anybody. I'll never let anyone get close again. I will never be this vulnerable ever again. See, every vow becomes a legal contract in the spirit realm. And so the enemy responds in the courts of heaven by telling God, see, they believe the lie. They rehearse rejection. They anticipate being hurt. They have made inner vows to isolate. They reject themselves before others do. I have a legal right to stay. But we know the enemy's plan. It never changes: to steal identity, kill confidence, and destroy the divine connection. But it's time to argue. We're going to agree with our adversary quickly here, because we have partnered with rejection. And so, Judge, we acknowledge that the adversary is correct in this. Yes, we have believed lies about our worth. And yes, we've accepted rejection as our identity. And yes, we've made emotional vows to protect ourselves. And we've pushed people away. And yes, we've even rejected ourselves. However, your word says that we're fearfully and wonderfully made, that we are accepted in the beloved, that you have loved us with an everlasting love. And before you formed us in our mother's womb, you knew us. Jesus bore our rejection so we would walk in acceptance. Because of the sacrifice of Christ, the spirit of rejection has no legal right to define us, bind us, or even influence us. Therefore, I decree and I declare before the court that every claim of rejection is illegal, every lie is invalid, and every emotional contract is canceled. Our petition for relief before the judge is, righteous judge, withdraw Satan's claim of rights concerning rejection. Issue judgment against him and his kingdom. Release a cease and desist order against every lie, insecurity, and emotional attack rooted in rejection. Break every inner vow that we made out of fear or pain. Dismantle every generational pattern of rejection. Establish a bloodline perimeter around our hearts, our identity, our relationships, and our purpose. Restore our emotional capacity to receive love, trust connection, and walk in true acceptance. Before heaven, we make this declaration in open court. We commit to the work. We renounce rejection. We break every agreement with the lies about our worth. We cancel emotional vows. We receive love, the love of Christ. We step into acceptance. We choose identity. We choose healing. We choose truth. And if you've made these declarations, and if you've come out of agreement with rejection, I want to leave you with these three scriptures, and there are many more, but here are three. Ephesians 1:6. God has made us accepted in the beloved. Psalm 27:10. Though my father and my mother forsake me, the Lord will take me in. Jeremiah 31:3. I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness because you are a child of the Most High. Heaven has reviewed your petition and the verdict is in your favor. The spirit of rejection has been overruled by the blood of Jesus Christ. It's been dismissed, stripped of its legal authority, and it is no longer effective. You are loved, you are chosen, you are accepted, and you are whole. Walk in your identity, walk in your belonging, walk in your divine acceptance. Court is adjourned.